Are you a local business struggling to generate sales or get people in through the door? Well, the reality is that it's never been easier thanks to Meta Ads. So in this episode, we're going to go over everything you need to know and how you can get started today. Let's get into it. Hey, what's up everybody? It's Renee here with Neon Tiger Media, helping small businesses and entrepreneurs navigate the cold digital world. Don't get lost in the sauce, my friends. So some of the biggest myths that small business owners and entrepreneurs have when it comes to Meta Ads is one, that they need a lot of money, which you don't. Number two, more money, basically when it comes to creating ads, thinking that you need to go pay thousands of dollars to get incredible high quality videos or graphics. Guess what? You don't. And number three is that you don't have the knowledge or that it's too hard. It's not too hard. Now, the gap between you who doesn't know anything versus a pro marketer is a big gap, but the reality is that today you can get started with marketing and start seeing results. And so basically Meta offers you three different ways in which you can advertise, which are Boosting, Ad Center, and Ads Manager. We're always going to recommend Ads Managers. That is the pro level platform that's going to get you the opportunity for better, stronger results with your campaigns versus Boosting or Ad Center. That's not to say that you can start with those platforms, and we have an incredible video that you can check out. It'll be linked in the description and should pop up here so you can learn more of the difference within those. But let's move on so you can just get the gist of what you need to focus on when you start running these ads on Meta's platforms. And so regardless of what method you're using to marketing on Meta Ads platforms, what we're going to cover here are going to be super important to help you local businesses maximize and get better results. And so the first thing is going to be local targeting. Okay, I hate even using the term hyper targeting, but you do need to get very specific with the area and who you're targeting when you're a local business. Because when Meta offers things like, hey, we'll find people that are like your followers or Advantage Plus audiences, those are loaded guns because it is going to hit the whole nation, right? When in reality, you can only service a designated area. Now, that could be your city, that could be that mile radius or a region, whatever, you're the one that knows. And so one of the great things is when you're targeting locally is that it's ensuring that you're reaching the people that can utilize your services, right? If you're a pizza shop, literally with $500, you could literally hit every living, breathing human being within a mile, 2 mile radius with probably less than $500, right? Or you'll be able to figure that out depending on the population and how big your city is or your surrounding area. But all of that to say, when we talked about resources and how you don't need a lot of money, is that a little bit of money goes a whole long ways. I can't tell you how many times you see local businesses that are just grinding it out, starting off slow, and people in the areas, surrounding areas, don't even know that they're there, when guess what? They could have just gone into Meta and spent like $200, $500, and everybody within a small radius is going to know that, hey, we're a pizza shop up the street. And back to that point where you don't need crazy creative, just simply make a video, call to action saying, hey, we opened up in the neighborhood, we'd love for you to come down. Hey, on your first purchase, you get $10 off, whatever it is. You're a hair salon, you can offer any type of deal that you might want. You get a free head massage, whatever that might be. You can get creative, but that local targeting is, guess what, gonna maximize your resources, ensuring that you're reaching the people in your area that can utilize your services, and not just across the country where it's individuals that cannot use your services. And so the next thing that's gonna be very important for you as a small local business is going to be the objectives that you select. As I mentioned earlier, there's a big difference between Boosting, Ad Center, and Ads Manager, and I really encourage you to watch that video if you're not sure, because we're going to talk about objectives, and if you're using something like Boosting, you're going to be very limited as to if you're using Ads Manager, and Ad Center is going to be like in the middle where it has a little bit more options, but it's still not Ads Manager. So when it comes to objectives, this is why it's very important, because if you're a small business and you have a trackable transaction on your website, because if people are able to make that transaction and book online using a sales or a leads objective, you're going to be able to optimize towards that specific event. So now Meta will work really hard to find people that are likely to take that action. And so rather than just spending $500 and sending people to your website and hoping that something comes from it, the system ends up finding more higher qualified users because it's getting more data and insight to who's actually converting and taking action and making that booking. Now, if you're a business that doesn't have trackable transactions, that's fine. You're going to highly benefit from an awareness objective optimizing towards video views. And so what I mean with this is that rather than just spraying and praying and hoping people are just looking at your ad or going to your website, through a video views objective, you're going to be able to reach a whole lot more people and ensuring that they're engaging and watching the video that you're hitting them with. Because a video views optimization focuses on a through play, which is up to 15 seconds watch. So Meta not just hits people and says, oh, we got you views. No, these are people that are actually engaged in watching up to 15 seconds of your video. And so you're spending $500. You're likely going to be able to get like 50,000 through plays because you end up paying like a penny or like 4 cents per through play. So it's not even just for video view. You'll get way more video views, but these through plays, which are again 15 seconds watch, a more highly engaged individual. And just to give you a comparison here in the business world, if you're running a billboard or a TV commercial, billboards or TV commercials are going to have minimums. If you only have $500, you're not getting a TV commercial and you're not getting a billboard, right? So I know here in Vegas, some billboards have $30,000 minimums and it's a monthly type of thing. And yes, it's guaranteeing you millions of impressions and this is how many cars drive by it a day. But is it the right individual? Does that person live by you? Yeah, that's in the area. We could argue the dynamics of it and how effective and engaged they were. But thanks to local targeting, you're able to ensure that you're reaching the right people. And thanks to that optimization of video views to through play, you're able to know that they're actually engaging with this video and it's not just being scrolled past on Meta. So going back to now leads, okay? Because we talked about having those trackable transactions, right? You're a service business, someone can get that estimate on your website. You're tracking to that button. You're saying that's a win, Meta, go for that. That's again, you spend $200 to just traffic. You might get one inquiry, but if you optimize to like an actual lead sign up, you could end up with freaking 50 leads. You could end up even maybe paying $2 per lead, depending on the industry and the overall services that you provide. So it's super important that you understand the objectives and how they work and that you're leveraging them for your business. Also though, if you don't have a trackable transaction on your website, but you're a service business that can benefit from emails and contact information, then you're going to want to leverage instant forms. And basically, Meta offers you the capabilities to when they click on your ad, they're able to sign up and give you their information within the platform. So they never have to go to a website. So if you provide landscaping services, or maybe you do pools, or you do pressure washer cleaning services, whatever that might be, you're able to say, hey, get a quote today, right? Or get $20 off, sign up and get $20 off. We'll send it to you. They're able to sign up, you're able to set that up, and it all works within Meta and their lead forms and their lead center capabilities. It's within Ads Manager, Business Manager, sorry. And it's also available in Business Suite on your phone, but it's a really neat feature. So if you don't have those capabilities on your website, you can leverage leads within your literally palm of your hand. Now, there's also additional great features when selecting these types of objectives to click to call. So basically you can generate more phone calls or having people message you directly on IG or Facebook Messenger. So rather than just driving traffic to your website, or just if you're boosting and you're just saying, visit my profile, think about those different objectives that are out there that are more qualified actions that you can spend your money on, that's going to get you higher qualified individuals. You're spending it on more higher qualified actions. And I'm telling you, that's the difference from spending $200 and not getting anything to getting $200 and you now have freaking 40 leads, okay? So it's important that you understand the objectives that are available to you depending on what you're using. And lastly, I want to recommend that you invest the time to learn some of this stuff. If you're a newer business, you're a small business owner, you're an entrepreneur, you're just getting started, literally, you're going to spin your wheels. You're going to hear about SEO. Should you spend $4,000 on your website? Should you spend $2,000 to get the kid that does videos to come and help you with your organic content? Nothing is going to move the needle. Nothing is going to grow your business like Meta Ads will. Spending money on ads and marketing is going to be the differentiator from how quickly you can grow to having that painful growth and trying to figure things out. And as I mentioned, it's very easy to get started, especially at that level that you might be in. Obviously, if you're a little bit more advanced, you probably have the resources. hire that marketing company, invest those $3,000, $5,000 a month, and you'll see that you'll get those crazy results and you can scale to multiple locations. But more than likely at those beginning stages, hop in there, take some time. Literally, shameless plug, I got a mini course. It's freaking $27 and it's an hour and a half. And after watching this, you could go in there and start doing this yourself and start seeing some results. So it's very easy for you to start today, but it's going to take for you to invest a little bit of time. Maybe it ends up being a total of 3 hours of your time. Find it, stay up late one night. Do it because it will make the difference to help you grow and scale your business. So that's it for today's episode. If you're new here, make sure that you hit that subscribe button down below. Make sure that you follow us on social media as well. On IG, we're pretty active. TikTok as well, but as it stands, it might be gone tomorrow. Who knows what's gonna happen, but if it's still around when you watch this, go to TikTok and follow us there as well, and IG most importantly. And until next time, don't get lost in the sauce, my friends.